There we go. I wanted to make sure this was on correctly instead of just there. I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do today. Probably just play Ninja Assault. Just real shooter it up a little bit and chill. Yesterday was a very I need to recharge my battery as day. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna get to the end of this game? Probably not. Let me sync up with my model real quick. Last thing I need is to be desynced. Alright, there we go. There we go. I'm like, just take this Tuesday and I chill the fuck out with it. That thumbnail is such a lie. I was ready to stream yesterday and then I took a nap. And that nap really had me like, dude, please rest. You've been playing and recording Super Robot Wars all weekend. Relax. That's exactly what I plan on doing. My pure vibes music was easier to access, but I'll worry about that later. Not kill or be killed. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this what I was looking for. We just chilling out with shit like this. Like, hold up. Playlist this isn't even a playlist, it's just my fucking music on my computer. But it's playlist enough to me. Stuff like Genesis Keys playing, I feel like I can relax a little bit better on stream. Hey. Hey. Yeah, thumbnail sucks. I'll fix it later. What's a new Penny skin? That looks so fucking weird. Ooh, Mumu. Well, Reimu. I should get back to modding Undernight, but I just haven't I haven't been in the mood to really I haven't been in the mood to really make any major mods again. Probably will play some Guilty Gear today, and that's about it. Ah. He's not going to be streaming for a while. Alright. That's fair. Me and Leo made an entire fucking Discord server for something we ought to be consistent with. Isn't it brighten up your day? Don't you feel the sunshine? And the internet, Sonic fans on the internet back in the day tried to convince you this OST was bad. How did they do it? I say it like I bought into propaganda. Nah. If I wanted to buy into bullshit like, oh hey, insert OST here is bad, and then no, it's not actually. Yeah, everything's all good. I think my issue with like people talking shit about the Sonic R OST back in the day was just like they just kept calling it cheesy and bad. I'm like, but I like cheesy things. And I'm someone who kind of like I revel in cheese. I know how like it should be handled lightly and correctly and all that shit. But if somebody's like if somebody's deterrent to something being good is, oh, it's cheesy, no, you're fucking wrong. Just because something's cheesy doesn't make it bad. Is mine? Yeah, and then it crashes. I think I need to like reinstall PCSX2 because I haven't been able to update it in like I want to say a year, maybe 2. Yeah, probably 2 years now. Hold up. When you feel it. And like this, like the Sonic ROC is just a case of, man, it's cheesy as fuck, but it's also insanely good and made up a better half of my childhood. Like honestly, if I was good enough at Sonic games to make traversal through the stages look as good as it should, I would have been made like a speed display video of just how good it looks to go through Sonic games, but instead now I'm recording Super Robot Wars in the background so I can tell people why this game, specifically why Super Robot Wars, why it means so much to me. And honestly, it's not going to be a review, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be, like, it's not going to be a review, but it's not going to be, like, a full video either. It's weird to describe. It's not going to be like a wandering thought. It's just weird in-between space. Alright, that's the Crossworld audio. And there's the PS2 audio. Minimize. There. I had to make sure it was centered correctly. I'm finally actually playing Ninja Assault on stream days. After mentioning it for a while. It's just like, I don't know why. I should. Oh shit.
In feudal Japan, a brutal war raged. No one foresaw its
514 is some less like 14, just incredibly modern.
In which it unfolded.
Oh, that's weird. What are they doing to 14? Let me turn up the emulator just a little bit because it's very low in my ears. Ollie. So it's Guden, Gunjo, Ollie, and then Arcade, which is Gunjo and Guden, anyways. I want to unlock extra weapons. I'm gonna use graffiti as a weapon. What the fuck? Oh god, you're right. That is pretty fucking modern.
Father.
A really cool design. The eye patch with the gun. Also, again, ninjas with guns. Yeah, I probably need to...
Whoever you are, thank you.
I need to turn this up properly.
You believe you can vanquish Shogun Kigai?
Your spirit is encouraging.
Yeah, about there.
Gunjo, I will take care of it.
Okay, hey, that's still set up. And yes, baby, you're just in time. Yeah, like... Not, like, I'm... Like, it's weird to say, like, I've kind of noticed that from random shit I've seen of 14. Like, there's random things I've seen where I'm like, okay, that's weird. Because I think I did see the one boss you're talking about. That's supposed to look like a Xenoblade boss. Like, I remember distinctly seeing that and hearing its battle theme, and I was like, that's pretty hype. Ah, damn, I got hit. Amidst all that, I got hit. Sir, we see the fit. Oh, baby, this stage has Yukiona as its boss. Hey, you, nah, don't run. I don't wonder what it's like seeing a cabinet for this in the arcade and just... Like, it's just wondering, dude, what is this game even about? I'll admit, though, this game does feel like it was made for 2 people. I didn't know you could shoot the snowball. I just started shooting it on instinct there. No. I feel like I've got a survival factor going, because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of, like, cooking there, just at low health. Hey, extra points. Yeah, like, it really does feel like the ninjas in this game just took it and ran. Nope, don't even try it. I've heard about, like, Solution 9's, like, really chill vibes. I remember when that part of, Dawn Trail was coming out, people were making jokes about, like, how we went from a vacation to Night City from Cyberpunk, and I was like, that can't be where, oh my god, it is. Also, like, recently, like, a couple of days ago, I watched a video about an anime called IGPX, which was something I grew up with over on, say it with me, folks, Toonami. And it just, like, watching the video kind of remind me, the things about IGPX that I love are what, like, IGPX was my first mecha anime, and what I love about that is why I like mecha anime so much now, but also, thinking about it, I never understood why I liked IGPX so much until recently, now that I'm older, and watching a video talking about IGPX, I'm like, I feel like IGPX was ahead of its time. Giant robots doing racing, like high-speed racing and stuff, like, it's something you really gotta think. Back then, it should have caught on, but it didn't because of, like, the vibes of it. Ma'am, that was my face. Like, yeah, there is fighting, but it's not the core concept. Alright, show me your true form. Reveal your true form! Yukiona Red. Akona. Yeah, like, it's interruptions and shit, and, like, a lot of that, like, in a way, it's kind of like, I got, like, a good comparison would be, like, roller derby, In a way, like, it contains some of that as well. Like, if that makes any sense. My threat assessment has gone down. I'm so bad. Hey, the blicky works.
You are better than I thought.
Right.
What do you think, Gurren?
This was like earlier on the PS2, so no
What are
fingers.
you here for anyway?
To eviscerate Shogun Kigai.
Goddamn,
No
girl.
matter what cost.
Your eyes do not lie.
Your
We
eye.
want the same thing.
Insensitive
We will
dick.
defeat Kigai together.
Come on. This way.
She's wearing an eye patch, asshole. She doesn't... I assume her second eye doesn't work. Got a B. Not bad. Snow Lady, indeed. Yukionna. Obara Shrine. Yeah, I'd love to see, like, IGPX some way, like, get, like, a spiritual successor or something, because I feel like the concept would really work with people nowadays, especially, like, how the vibes of that show were. Because it is just a Toonami-made anime at the end of the day. And, like, with a Toonami-made anime, you really get the feel that it was made for the early 2000s with a different audience in mind. Same, like, it didn't get the love it deserved, and I feel like that kind of sucks. Like, the rating dropped off because people weren't really watching it, and I'm like, I remember, kids in that era weren't really... Like, kids in that era were not as locked in on anime as they are now. Like, they weren't as locked in on, just the general vibes of, like, how things went for that show. And I feel like if it came out now, we really would get something really cool out of it. It was all about Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh!, DBZ. Like, if I had to put it in order, my first anime was Yu Yu Hakusho. But my first mecha anime was IGPX. And from there, I was just like, I was all in, so I get what they were trying to go for, and like, when you're a kid at school talking about things you've seen on Toonami, no other kid was really talking about IGPX like that. They were talking about Dragon Ball Z. Like, it is the usual suspect anime. And everybody would watch everybody would watch Dragon Ball Z, and when I go, oh, but did you see IGPX? They're like, the fuck's... Other kids be like, what's IGPX? And I'm like, it's like giant robots racing, and they're like, no thanks. And I'm like, what? Or like G Gundam when that was on, and even then, like, you had to be in the know to know about G Gundam. No. Didn't know I... Yeah? Like, it's just one of those things where, like, if somebody else knew about it, you treasured the conversations you would have. Also, this fucking set piece. This stage, like, this game, for how far I've always gotten, amazing set pieces. Like, this game has incredible set pieces. Like, this shit looks so cool. There's my special bonus. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. There we go. End of Evangelion is something I caught while at a cousin's place, and I, much like you, was like, the fuck is going on here? But I was still very much interested just because it looked weird. There we go, special bonus. No, don't you run away from me. That guy was like, yeah, nah, not today. World ended, Ray became God. I don't really care because that's the spoil that most. Yeah, like, in the case of that, like, and even then, saying Ray became God is such, like, a weird thing to say out loud. If you said that about Evangelion, you'd be like, this is about robots, right? Oh, I didn't see that. Alright. Let's fight the big old fox. Let's party. Avert your eyes if your eyes start to hurt. Because this is a wild fight. Infinite ammo tech. Hammer the A button and your fucking... Hammer the A button and your fucking reload button together. Shit, no. Play. I like how this game doesn't give you, like, any form of, like, oh, hey, here's the weakness. It's just unload the clip. Mag dump. You'll figure it out. Mag dump it until it is done. Yeah, like, I was like, cause like, when it comes to anime and stuff that was on Toonami, I think about like Big O, I think about like G-Gundam Wing. I never watched Seed on Toonami, but I do remember like one episode of it. There we go. But I remember like catching one and a half episodes of it, and I was like, oh, this is Gundam, and then I never really watched it again because I would just wait for something else I wanted to watch later on in the night. Damn, I got a fucking S rank off that? I mean, there's just a lot of shit that always came up on Toonami where I'm like, yeah, nah, I gotta tell other people about this. Funnily enough, that's actually a constant in the fucking Fate universe. If you have a gun, you can shoot it. Something about modern technology and how it's used, I don't entirely remember. It's been a long time since I've actually delved into that part of Fate lore. You'd think they would have loaded up on guns themselves, but I think that defeats the purpose. Oh shit, here come the Katakuri. Anybody ever try that archetype out in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, I've always seen like the Katakuri archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, it looks neat. But I never really gave it a shot myself. I just thought the designs were neat. My head, turn back this way, turn this way. Mini Katakuri! Even when I'm not playing Resident Evil, there are spiders in it some way, somehow. Peek the corner. Blast those guys as they tried it. That guy would have been a bonus point. Light up everybody in this hallway. Nobody gets away. He tried it. He thought I didn't see him back there. Blast Katakuri's away. And ow. No, sword. Mine a normal. Yeah, that like it's such a cool thing about anime. Just oh hey, I can deflect bullets with my sword. You can what? This is like one of my favorite instances of that is fucking episode of Black Lagoon, where Rebby wanted to fight the swordsman again. Where she wanted to fight him again because he cut a bullet in half, and she was like, hold up. She was like, wait a minute, that got me kind of hot. I need to fight that. And I'm like, a woman? If he cut a bullet in half, is this the life you want to lead? Yeah, like, she got turned on by that. Am I tweaking or... I just got a message from Ray and I'm like, oh wait, did her messages not go through in chat? Because I got it from her on Discord. I'm like, that shouldn't be right.
Princess!
Honestly, I'm kind of glad she told the speech in reality.
Just past the next town.
Oh, okay. I thought you, like, I thought you tried to send it in chat here and it didn't go through. Another S rank. Back to back. Oni Koji. I'm thinking about, like, Black Lagoon is a case of holy shit. Like, talk about something you would, like... I see, and... Jesus. People do dumb shit on the internet and think they shouldn't be punished for it, realistically. Yeah, because if someone's stabbed by something, realistically, you should keep it in there to keep the blood from flowing excessively out the wound. But no, he was just concerned. It's like the body is holding it in place because it's used to it. I should have blasted him first. Let's go. I was still able to get him. I take that win. He still gets killed, he gets killed through my death screen, and I find that funny. No, you asshole, you ran. Yeah, you leave the wound open and it gets infected, and that's no good either. Call it a habit. You probably noticed that I try to go for headshots as much as possible. It's a shooting game player. It's the shooting game player nature in me. If I can fucking go for a headshot, I'll try. Woo! Nice try. Oh my god, I am doing terribly. I'm getting hit all the time. Yeah, sepsis is not fun. It's not a fun way to go out. I would have learned about it at one point. Yeah, nah. If I get stabbed, I'm just gonna have the person keep the fucking thing there until I can get it safely removed. Unless it's that fucked up spiral-looking combat dagger, where you need like several trained surgeons to get it removed. Which at that point, you might as well just accept what happens to you next. Okay. Okay. Not you. Not you either. I'm gonna find a way to set up the Castlevania rail shooter sometime this week. I have to. They did not have to pull up like this. Yeah, nah, I don't have time for that. Yeah, nah, I was not letting that rock. Whew. And that's all of them. I still got S rank off that. Even though I got fucking... I died a shit ton of times. I got stomped. Does make me think, like, bringing up the Castlevania rail shooter again does make me think about the gunslinger character exclusive to that and how cool she looks, and I'm like, man, I want her playable in other things. And it's a case of adding her to a list of characters I want to rescue from what they're in. Not because the Castlevania rail shooter looks bad, but because she doesn't exist anywhere else. She doesn't even have a name. She's just Gunslinger. I want to give her a name and a purpose and a light. Bro was standing there minding his business and I mag dumped him. Yeah, I got like 2 more left. Yeah, this is definitely you play this with 2 people sometimes. Nah, man, you weren't getting away with that. Yep, last credit. 0 state. The 0 state credit or life is always great because you'll sometimes get the best play you've ever had out of anything. And then there's me. Game over. No 0 state for me. Just a 0 skill. Number of credits increased to 10, so I have at base 11 because of 0 state. Probably do like 2 more runs of this, and I guess I'll switch over to probably just Zelda. This is really fucking fun though. Like, it's a workout on my hand because all that clicking. I can't imagine having to do this with an actual like GunCon 2. Like having to do this with an actual GunCon 2. Oh my god. Like, imagine having to like do all of this, and you still gotta shoot off. Like, you gotta flick your hand in a different direction to shoot off screen real quick. Oh my god, my arm. Just the thought of it is killing me. He has 8 bullets and not 16. Unlike Aoi, who has 16 bullets, but her stages are somewhat harder. No! Don't worry, baby, I can help you train your aim, even though my aim is bad. You'll probably have better aim than me. Oh. Oh, grab that there. And then there's this set piece just in the trees and shit. Like, it's so fucking cool to have, like, this game has a lot of really cool set pieces. I'm like, dog, what? Like, why does it have to have the coolest set pieces, like, some of the coolest set pieces imaginable? not like top coolest set pieces in a rail shooter. I'm pretty sure there are some even cooler ones out there that I haven't played yet. Oh yeah, this. Got it. I don't think I've ever since I, like, got my hands on this game, I don't think I've ever actually failed this. Like, failed that fucking shooting down that turret tank. Oh shit, a couple of them got out. Wait for it. I love the fucking foot children. Just, yeah! It's the yeah they scream before they eventually just get blasted away. Magoichi Saika was right. This is superior artillery. No, I wanted to kill that. My points. Around here? Nope. Nuh-uh. Where were you going? Oh, hey, it's back. My aim is so ass. Okay, maybe not. S rank 43rd. What happens if you get like multiple consecutive S rank? It's like on like a singular playthrough. Back on Homura Shrine. Yeah, like I want player accommodation sometimes. In 14, then I'm like, I actually don't deserve it. I still remember when I did my first time tanking as Gunbreaker. And I did really fucking bad. And they're like, no, you're actually fine. You just need to optimize the rotation a little bit more of your cooldowns, and know when to turn off and know when to turn off your tank stance. I was like, wait, really? Yeah, that's it. You did good. I'm like, I don't know. Like I said it to myself out loud. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. While I was sitting there playing. There we go. Huh. There was, like, funding hidden back there. Hey, you won't believe this. I don't know why you ever would, but my main is Ninja. I wonder what says that about... I wonder what about that gave it away. Oh, there we go. I thought I was gonna get clipped there. On up the path a little bit more. Where is he? Before he had a chance to get over here. Oh my god! Blasted. But no, like, I had to weave it into my character's background some way, somehow. Starts as thief, becomes ninja, takes up samurai, becomes gunbreaker. And, like, I have, like, another path change. I still have another, like, path change lore-wise planned. I just have to actually get back into playing 14. One day I'll stream 14, and then you'll see how fucking atrocious and cursed my keyboard setup looks for that game, because I use the numpad for it. But I love the hand signs. I love memorizing that shit. I did hear Gunbreaker actually got Lionheart, like the actual Squall Leonheart, like fucking Limit Break as a move, and I was like, oh really? I kind of want that. Oh my god, 2 special bonuses back to back? I'm cracked? Every 2 God, that's a ridiculous GCD requirement. You know what? That's fair. Oh, damn, I missed the red box in the back. I was like, wait. That actually makes sense as to why it has such a ridiculous cooldown. Because if it didn't, with a potency of 1200, you'd be able to spam that and break the game in half. I mean, Gunbreaker's already just 2 mechanists and a trench coat. Hey, Bright. I think I'm gonna start taking naps before stream more often, just to, like, give myself energy. Nah, nice try. Because I noticed, like, I do feel much better with a nap before stream, just get my energy up. Give it like 5 or 5:30. Yeah, that's a good idea, Bright, thanks. I will take that into consideration more. I'll start doing that more. I've always considered it kind of broken. I felt like the way I was able to get away with things, I was able to actually brute force my way through a lot of, I was able to brute force my way through a lot of MSQ stuff early on after I got my hands on Gunbreaker, with it technically, like, sub-leveled, like, it wasn't leveled correctly because, like, you know, I'm using a, like, level, like, what, a level 60 class in, MSQ for Heavensward. So I'm like, yeah, that's kind of broken. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, like, I just remember using it in MSQ and thinking, Jesus Christ, this is busted. Accuracy, 42%, 64th S rank. Ooh, these designs are clean, oh my god. Ida. Idaria. There we go. I think the pause just to read this. Nuremberg was young. A lot of people complained it should have been a DPS class because of the way it looks, its fighting style, despite the fact that the Gunbreaker is literally meant to be bodyguard. Oh! Huh. I don't remember what all the DLC includes for 30. I know Ultraman and, Iron-Blooded Orphans is there. Ultraman, Iron-Blooded Orphans, Dankuga is there. I know if you buy the DLC, you get a couple of, like, OG units for free. I say a couple, they give you enough to run an OG-only squad for the entire game. Like... Like, I don't remember all of it because it's been a while since I've touched, like, 30. I know Shinka Lion was there, actually. Wait a minute, I remember that. Devolution is DLC. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me slowly but surely. Getter Devolution. And, yeah, he was a student who was a soldier. But even then, no. Squall and his team actually did do bodyguard work at 1.8. That was a thing they were supposed to do. They also did an assassination job on the on a nation's president to prevent further outbreaks of war. Huh, kind of like the game I'm playing. I like Super Robot Wars. Weird. But yeah, like, that did happen. That was a thing. I was ready for that one. Huh. I remember this segment going on a little bit longer. Not bad. Only with 7 credits to spare. Kikoku Gate. Took him down relatively quickly. Oh shit, his arrow still went off even after he died. Wait a minute, start that cheating. I went to school to be soldier. I got there. Teen Soldiers works. Because, if I remember correctly, Squall is 18. No, Squall's 17. It's Quistis that's 18. Alright, show your true form. Gasa Dokuro. So long, Skeleman. He just fucking explodes. And there's a B rank. Wow. I get a fucking B rank after, like, maintaining S. It's probably because I kept dying so much. Had to grab that. Be gone, creature. Be gone, soldier. You know what's funny? Playing this reminds me, like, what Kaniku said about Lost Soul Aside, given someone's description. Like, how it's like a AA PS2 action game, and I'm like, I like the sound of that. And I feel like it takes me back to what Daisuke Ishiwatari said about having more mid-range titles. Where, like, I feel like gaming does genuinely need more mid-range titles, because without mid-range titles, everybody begins to set their expectations through the roof because of, like, budgeting and shit. They're like, oh, we want all these big things, but don't realize how long it takes to make a lot of these big titles. Hey, I needed that. So it's good to see, like, well, yeah, Lost Soul Aside would be considered big budget. I don't consider it, like, a big hitter title. Like, it's not like a major, oh shit, system seller this year. It is a really cool looking action game that people are gonna grab and play to do cool combos and shit. Nice. You're done. It's an all the countryside accepting fate, dog. Oh yeah, I can play Virtua Cop, the 1 and 2 on PS2. I haven't played Virtua Cop in years. Yeah, and Lost Soul Aside is like the team's first game. Also, apparently, you know who behind the scenes starts with a S, ends in Y. Was fucking with things according to like stuff Shadow found out. So it's like when I find out Sony's fucking with things behind the scenes, I'm not like I was never gonna be like uber fucking harsh on Bing Yang and like his team because the game had to restart development. So the version of the game we're playing is only like 5 years development. So like there's a lot of issues and complications people just don't get going behind the scenes of games. Like, they don't get that, yeah, these games, they take time and energy, and I feel like people just hear... Like, people just don't understand that, okay. Yeah, money is relatively important when it comes to developing video games. They just hear a company has money, and even then I'm guilty of thinking like that. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of thinking, oh, well, you guys have the money to do this, why don't you? And it's like, I gotta remember, there's a lot of other shit that goes into it, and my but still feelings don't fucking matter when it comes down to it. The feeling of but still don't matter because there's just a lot of shit behind the scenes that we don't have a lot of comprehension of. God damn, nice jump! That we have to grasp. A lot of games really do take a fucking while to develop and be made, and even then the complications behind the scenes are why some things don't even get ported. Also, I did not know that about the Gashadokuro. I remember that it was made from the bones of those you have killed. That is pretty stupid to be like, oh well, this studio from China popped off of Wukong, and it's like, I don't know how to tell y'all, not every Chinese studio is the same. Much like how not every Japanese studio is the same, but y'all swear by it. Not today, it isn't. You can dump a ton of money and we'll still try. Yeah, because, like, money doesn't mean it. Money is no object. Money is no object when it comes to... Like, money is no object when it comes to development companies, yes, but it's also the energy and... It's also the energy they're willing to let the team put into it. So they have to understand that sometimes things can just fuck up. Yeah, I'm allowed to be disappointed in a game, but I'm not allowed to be mad at, like, the dev team fucking something up that was out of their control. A lot of PC ports nowadays are completely fucked. And I do believe that is in part to different graphics processing unit manufacturers. Gotcha, bitch! Different graphics processing manufacturers in the background wanted to cut deals with specific game development companies in order to make sure their game runs the best on this GPU while not being as good on the opposite, on the competitor GPU, i.e. Monster Hunter Wilds with Capcom, because that is heavily reliant on NVIDIA, but the issue with running it through NVIDIA is that it's not properly optimized universally for PCs. They're so focused on how the GPU works that we get a lot of those funny uber low poly versions of, like, screenshots from Wilds that you really start to think, damn, shit kind of look like buns, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And it's like, because they tried to purely optimize it for that. And while I still enjoy playing Wilds on PC, I think Wilds on PC, realistically, should have been a higher priority than the console version because of how plentiful fucking PC gaming is now. And I think this is in part due to the... I do think this is partially due to the fact that, like, the 50 series for the NVIDIA cards came out, and due to that, they were also trying to work on that, because you know companies are going to know about this shit ahead of the fucking market. So they're going to know about it before us, but that also means they're not going to have time enough to actually develop it, and they'd probably have to restart development as... So, like, oh, hey, we gotta, like, restart development. Why? Because we gotta optimize it for this new GPU coming out. Fuck all the old ones. And it's like, I don't like that personally, but, hey, I can't really say anything about that. Yeah, they had to focus on the crossplay. Oh, let me read that. Example, Infinity Nikki. Clearly the higher-ups will blame the artists and the devs who really work hard. Yeah, because, like, everything you show me of that game tell me the devs do work really hard on it and care, but it's the higher-ups that are just kind of fucking them over, and there's nothing they can do about it. You're an asshole for cutting me there. Also, your friend got shot. I was gonna have yeah, like, I would sooner have crossplay for a game than, like, the world, like, again, I'm someone who believes 1080p is completely fine. Yeah, I said it. 4K is overhyped as fuck, and I don't see it. Like, I just don't see the hype. Like, I will never see the 4K hype. Oh, but it's so pristine and beautiful. So's the fucking lake with the right amount of sunlight on it. What's your point? 4K to me is such overhyped bullshit. I swear, it is made to waste your time admiring how pretty something is and not how fun something is. I was like, can we talk about dude just aura farming this whole time? It is, like, this is a cool idea for a fight, but it's also very... Is that it? Not the Burple. Ah, damn, I died. Oh well, where's my controller at? That's the wrong controller. That was a PS5 controller I was grabbing. I had 3 routes. Delay all versions, delay PC, but they picked push it out. Oh, well, we will work on it, which is crazy to me.
Once upon a time, in
Hold on. No, not that. There it is. Oh, like, I'm looking through the songs just by clicking the fucking button. Like, I'll figure something out. Because, like, a lot of, like, the major problems with, like, delaying games and shit is that you get things like that happening, and then you go, and then they go, but why isn't it making as much money as we thought it would? Because you fucking, I don't know, maybe it's me? Maybe if you didn't fuck the developers over by having them go, hey, work on all of it at once. There's that. There it is. There we go. I had to make sure the audio was on. It's like they like, I feel like higher-ups consistently fuck over game devs in ways they don't realize until they stop seeing, like, major profit for what they're working on. And then suddenly it's, oh shit, what do we do? How do the people feel? Oh, the people are mad, what do we do? And then it just loops back into, fuck, how do we fix this? And then, yeah, it does lead to, like, sometimes some great turnarounds. Oh shit, oh my god, 30 rupees out the gate. Oh, so beautiful. It does lead to some great turnarounds in some cases, but not every case not in every case does make a polished diamond from the rough. Instead, shit does just get harder in people. Oh, there's... Why did I get a compass so early? Thanks for the root beer? Question mark? And that's 111 rupees. Alright, I think I'm off to a solid start. I mean, like, I just kind of wish game devs would take the indie approach to it and, like, properly gauge feedback instead of a lot of closed network tests and all this extra shit. like, I don't feel like enough game developers are in contact with, like, their fan base. Say, like, listen, say what you want about Nintendo. Nintendo, at least to a degree when it comes to video games, understands their fan base. And I'm talking purely about the video games and not the marketing decisions. Someone is going to take that and stop there and be like, man, Nintendo fans are so stupid. No, you're an idiot for cutting me out of context, you piece of shit. Because, like, Nintendo actually does get what people want out of the game specifically, and they try their hardest in some cases, and other cases not really. And I do find it funny that people still blame Nintendo for how Pokemon turns out, when realistically it is, in part, due to Pokemon Company. Like, feel how you want to fucking feel. It's Pokemon Company. They don't give a fuck about the games as much as you think they do. They care about the actual physical merchandise they sell. Cards and shit. That is just a reality of the scenario. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's like blame. I feel like Go Under sounds like a good watch. I need to watch it myself because I've only seen RPM, even though RPM is really good. Yeah, it's a Link to the Past roguelite. Pokemon Company designing that new monster. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. They can't go after Hoyoverse. Pokemon Company cannot go after Hoyoverse. No matter how much people want to think, oh, they will, they can't go after Hoyoverse. They just can't. It won't work. Like, it just won't work the way they want it to. There we go, I had to turn it up a little bit. It was very low in my ears. Like, I think that looks pretty cool. My Monster Catcher game of the year is, like, I'm waiting for Digimon Time Stranger to come out. That's not out yet. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go play other games until then. I haven't really, like, sat down with a Pokemon game in a very, very, very long time, and I'd like to. I just haven't been motivated to do it. Like, Virgil asking me, where's your motivation? And I'm sitting there like, dog, I got robots to build. I should do that, you're right, I should, but I haven't yet. Because I have the artistic talent of a squirrel. Actually, no, that's insulting to squirrels. They probably have more talent than I do. I own Sword and Shield and I never beat it. I asked for it for Christmas. I'm like, hey, I want to play with my friends and all that. And I did. For a little while, and I was like, this is, And that's so I kind of realized, man, Pokemon past, like, Gen 5 just ain't it for me. It don't hit the same. Like, I love Oraz, don't get me wrong. Oh no, it's a fan project. This is a fan project that essentially turns Link to the Past into a fully, like, random roguelite. Which I think is really fucking cool. That's why I'm playing as Cloud. Yeah, Nintendo does hate mods a lot, which on the topic of mods and fan games, man, do Pokemon fans love doing that and then not shutting the fuck up. Like, a lot of people, I remember when there was a movement going on saying, don't stifle the creativity of fan game creators, and I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking? And it was people going, you shouldn't tell Pokemon fan project creators to shut the fuck up, and I'm like, no, you should. You should tell them to shut the fuck up. I want your game to exist, so with all due respect, kindly shut the fuck up about your fan project, because if it disappears, that's because Nintendo caught wind of it and did not like the sound of that. It's like, when it comes to Nintendo, if you're making a Nintendo-based fan project, do not say a fucking word. Don't say anything. Like, don't... Like, don't. I remember people... Nintendo actually... Yeah, because, like, Nintendo's very, like, oh, but this isn't the way we want you to play. Despite wanting the players to have their own experiences and shit, they find Nuzlocke's very, like, disingenuous to the design philosophy they had in mind, and I'm like... And I'm sitting there like, brother, what are you on about? It's people enjoying your game to its fullest. Let them have that. Adrian, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. No, nah. Right, free later. Right, you free later for some good old fighting games. We have beef after you mentioned Snakewood just now. I'm still mad about Snakewood. As someone who loves zombie media, zombie movies and shit, getting hit with Pokemon Snakewood was like is the equivalent of getting hit with a fucking bus. I was so mad that it was not what I thought it would be. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Well, I'm out. Flipped on the Wii U. Honestly, I never had a Wii U myself. Like, I feel like they should make the, like, eShop portion of, like, their console a little more enticing to look over instead of the titles they already have there. Like, they should, like, really pull from their own library, because I don't... Like, me personally, I don't really fuck with the idea behind the game streaming service. I'm not a huge fan of game streaming at all when it comes to, like playing something. I rather people actually have just downloads of their games before having to stream them. Like, I just don't fucking like that. Like, I feel like the Virtual Console was such a good idea, and then they fucked it up for no reason other than, I guess, to innovate? Wait, and what's this? Honestly, use it. I go even. I go +1 in healing. Like, I'm all for, like, the idea of, like, oh, hey, you can get these games at a discounted price. Well, like, if you have it at a discounted price, you can use it, so I'm like, oh, that's great. But I'm just not, like, a big fan of, like, the idea of you can't ever actually own your game. You have to stream it from a specific server, and if your internet is down or if their servers are down, you're completely fucked and can't play any of the games you own. I do heavily endorse the idea behind piracy in situations like that, because it's much safer than having to fucking worry about not owning your games. Because if companies are going to hit us with, oh, you don't own your games nowadays, then guess what? Piracy isn't illegal. Oops. I'm always going to be with that movement because I think that's a lot better. And that actually takes me to the fucking topic of, like, stop killing games. I think stop killing games is a fantastic idea, because games that go offline forever don't have an offline mode, like a select few, like Resident Evil Outbreak, for instance. That game came out in the 2000s with an offline mode, and I think that's a great idea because it allowed people to play the game offline by themselves, a whole Resident Evil experience of different ideas and places to go. But if that came out nowadays, nah. No offline mode. Ain't no offline mode for y'all. You were cooked. And I think that sucks. As someone who loved owning physical games but can't now because I don't have the space to facilitate that, and I'm also way more impatient about getting my games than I used to be, I just think it sucks. I'm actually going to disconnect myself from God's Minecraft server. There we go. I gotta find 19 more enemies to put in the gulag before I can be free of this curse. Hold up, wait. There we go. Let me cook. Hey, the Velvet's taking... Yeah, I still don't get the whole, like, like, my mom raised me correctly. Like, we may beef, we may argue, we may have, like, our issues and shit. But I know for a fact that woman raised me correctly, and a lot of parents nowadays aren't really raising their kids. They don't care to raise their kids. They let the screens do it for them, and then with the screens raising their kids, when their kid says some outlandish shit or does something ridiculous, they then want the thing that made their kid, that quote-unquote made their kid say that, fucking taken taken off the internet. It's like, yeah, no, maybe if you actually paid attention to what the fuck your kid was doing online, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. Suzanne, raise your goddamn children instead of letting the internet raise your children. Like, yeah, I learned a lot of shit that I wasn't supposed to at an early age from shit I got offline, but hey, it's a lot better than saying the internet raised me. No, what the internet did was molded my perception of things. I learned a lot more online than I did in school, I can definitely tell you that, which is, for better or for worse, going into the educational system, but that's a different story for a different day. Like, I really want parents to wake up and smell the coffee and just realize, ayo, having a kid means monitoring what they do sometimes and limiting their time online. You motherfucking rat! You gotta watch out what they... You gotta watch what they do. You gotta make sure they aren't doing anything dangerous or talking to people they shouldn't be online, because I think the craziest part about this whole debacle is that we're not talking about how many people online can just tell kids to go do XYZ, and kids nowadays stupid enough will do it and call it a fucking TikTok trend or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, dude, nah, that's wild. I think that's crazy. Drink the drink. They call me the drink. I see beverage in a can and I am immediately brainwashed. Like, I'd sooner... There we go, I'm uncursed. Like, yeah, elitism and idiocy is what essentially ends up running shit in most cases. I don't have a key. Fuck. I only have this red one that I can't use anymore because the red one was earlier. Ooh. Yeah, I'll leave that alone. Fuck it. It's like, I'm just kind of tired of hearing about parents not watching their kids. Like, this fucking kid who was at the Hershey Park walking the monorails, like, rail, so he was just walking across it the other day, and I heard about that shit. I'm like, where the fuck are the parents? Like, it was genuinely just a question of mine, just, where the fuck are the parents? Like, I genuinely question where the parents are in that scenario, because why are the kids... Why is this kid walking the monorail by himself, and everybody's clapping and cheering like, oh, he's safe? I'm like, no. I want that little motherfucker scolded and yelled at for walking across the monorail, and then I want the parents scolded and yelled at for letting him do that. Like y'all claim to care about the kids, but then the kids doing dumb shit they see online. It sounds like to me y'all shouldn't be having kids. I don't know, man. I'll let my mom take over for that one. Just alright. More grooming on. Yeah, and it's like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, how is this allowed still? Oh wait, because some of these people are in positions, either A, positions of power, or B, parents just don't pay attention to what's going online. Like, I remember being younger and almost every 15 minutes hearing on TV about, oh, why this could be a danger to your kids. The dangers of online chatting. I'm like, I'll be fine online, and then I end up talking to people I really shouldn't be talking to online as a kid. I'm like, oh, well, not as a kid, but like as a stupid teenager. I'm like, oh, I wasn't supposed to be talking to them at all. And it's like, man, like, I'd be like, damn, son, what's the point of all those campaigns back then if y'all aren't doing shit about it now? And it's like, yeah, kids playing games they really shouldn't. I'd put my kid... I'm gonna be real, no. I would put my kid onto something constructive, and if they take an interest in something, in a game or something, I'll try to make sure I can get it for them if I can, but if I can't, I'll just tell them, I'm sorry, we can do something else for you. Oh, hey. Red Keystone. Like, I would try to do what my mom did for me, because I feel like it's the best move instead of, ooh, the money generator. Honestly, I could drop these, because I have the Ring of Hearts. I have the fucking, whatchamacallit now. I have the Wand of Hearts. As you can see, it generates money! Infinite money glitch, Heike. Heike Loki, infinite money glitch found.
Why?
Don't patch this out. And you're over there. You little bastard. I need to get that clip of Chica from Kaguya-sama saying motherfucker. But it needs to be from the Japanese dub because the way she screams motherfucker in Japanese is... There's like... I can feel there are 2 Ds in that word. With the way she said it, and I love it. Then again, I love Kaguya-sama as a whole. I don't think the ending of it was that bad as people claimed it was. I'm like, no, it's actually pretty solid. The manga ended pretty well. It's better than what else Akasaka was putting out, I'll tell you that much. Different story for a different day. And, oh yeah, and I also gotta put on the help! Help me! Oh, shit! What's this? Yeah, like, I feel like, as a parent, as, like, someone who wants to be a parent one day, me and Ray are gonna actually be watching our kids, and I'll try to do everything my mom did for me. Because she wasn't right all the time, but when she was, it was when it really mattered, and I was too stubborn to admit that she was. Like, she was right. Mother, what in the... Back up! Get out of my soul! Yeah, like, there are times when my mom was right and I never wanted to admit she was right because that's when it really mattered, but there are other times when she was wrong and she never wanted to admit it. And I think that's just that's in part due to the fact that me and her are, scarily enough, kind of the same person. We act the same, sometimes we think the same about different things in most cases, but me and her, we've only had each other, and I feel like in most cases, that was for the best. Never had my own space as often. Also, yes, there are fire bars in your Zelda game. You cannot escape them. Yes! Nanaji, you go. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm someone who's, like, very... Now that I'm older, I can say specific things, and I don't feel as bad because I've realized... Yeah, this is how I am. Like, I'm more conscious and aware of these things than I was in the past. Hey, loser. God damn! I rinsed his pockets and his soul. Yeah, that's... Tank controls in Classic RE are... You gotta take time to, like, walk around in the one room they give you, like, when you... Alright, Classic RE2. I just remembered, you said Classic RE2. Yeah, nah, dog, you had no time to adjust. That game throws you into the gulag. It says, alright, hey, Claire's on the other side of the car, you're here, and good luck. Well, I said Claire's on the other side of the car. That depends on who you started as. I always started as Claire, so it was always Leon is on the other side of the car. Man, I'm reminded, Claire is fucking beautiful. Hope everything works out, not saying it's kids with you, but people plan and have kids when they figure out how tough it... Yeah, like, I'm fully aware... I'm fully aware of, like, being a parent isn't gonna be easy. It's not. But I'll try my damn hardest. And he started, yeah, because he wasn't ready. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll freak out too, because I don't think I'll actually be as ready as I claim I am. Hell, I still don't think I'm ready, and... Shit, man. If I found out, like... If me and Ray were hanging out one time, and I ended up finding out, like, within, like, the week, she goes, oh, hey, I'm pregnant. I'm going to kindly ask her, hey, can I have, like, 3 days to actually freak out and, I don't know, see a therapist or something and just sort out sort out my thoughts. I need a little bit. Like, we're talking Majora's Mask, Dawn of the First Day type shit. I would need as much time. Like, I would need to condense all that time. I can't indulge in any of my hobbies or anything. I just need to go talk to somebody about that legitimately if that were to happen. Shit, wrong room. Because I don't think I'd be as mentally prepared as I think I am, because there's some things about me, the way I was raised in my childhood and my upbringing, where I'm just gonna say, I'm afraid of turning out like a very specific individual that is a piece of garbage, for lack of a better say. Oh, you motherfucker. So yeah, like, I'm afraid of turning out like that as a parent. But you know what? Throw that. Wait, did I? I did not buy the bomb back. I bought the quiver. Yeah, but like, real shit, I would need that time, and Ray would be understanding of me needing that kind of time, because I'm pretty sure she would need that kind of time too to like, oh shit, oh shit. Granted, this is all a hypothetical because neither of us would run into that head first without being married first. I value not being RKO'd by one of my sisters. I say one of them because one of them doesn't meet the height requirement for an RKO. She's like, yeah, she has a kid. She has my niece, like, she has my niece, and she's shorter than me still, and I think my niece is also starting to become taller than her. Like, that girl has been shorter than me since I was in 8th grade. So, like, imagine pulling up to a family function and my sister will see me sitting and she'll be like, no, you sit down. You stay there. I will come to you. Because she doesn't like the fact that when I stand next to her, I tower over her. Despite the fact that it's very clear that I am her baby brother in her eyes. So, like, imagine what that looks like. Just this 6'6" individual next to I think she's like 5'1" or 5'2". Like, someone like 5'1" or 5'2". Like, imagine that. The fuck? Fuck it. He calls me a sucker, but he doesn't know I have the skedaddle skadoodle button. Haha! Like, I know a couple of unique instances in people in high school. Like that. Like, I fucking, one of my closest friends in high school before they moved away, they had heterochromia. Like, one of their eyes was, like, gray, but I always described it as silver to make them feel special. One of their eyes was gray, and the other one was hazel, which kind of looked gold, so they had gold and silver eyes, and, like, they had heterochromia with gold and silver eyes, and I thought that shit was clean. But they're always like, it makes me feel like I'm a weirdo, and I'm like, nah, you look really fucking cool with that. That shit looks sick. Like, I always just go, your eyes look really cool, and they were always, like, very, like, appreciative of the fact that I think their eyes are cool, and I hope they're okay. I haven't seen them in years now, like, it's been a long time. Haha! Like, it's been so long since I've seen them, I genuinely hope they're okay. And then, there was a girl in my school who was just like, we're talking Paint Beast type, we're talking, like, the NBA needs you specifically. But she didn't like sports. She was kind of like me. She was a nerd. She enjoyed nerdy shit. And I kind of, again, someone I'm like, I hope you're okay. You were cool peoples. You're one of the very few people at school that didn't make me want to, like, actively powerbomb a school bus onto them. You stopped growing in middle school? Damn. You got hit with, you got hit with every other, you got hit with, like, really good stat checks, and then everything else was just, yeah, now you're fried. Exactly! They're like anime characters that have to keep it in. I'm very rather average. I think the craziest thing about me and my, like, physical appearance is that I have gray hair at, like, this age, and it's due to something in my family, but it also might just be due to the fact that I inherited a trait within my mother where stress makes her go gray a lot faster than some people in my family. It's something about her and me where we're just like, it just happens. And I think one time, like, I don't remember when I did this, but I just remember telling my mom, "You remind me of Nancy," and she was like, "Nancy?" And I'm like, "From Nightmare on Elm Street." She's like, "Why?" And she's like, "Why do I remind you of Nancy?" "Because you have, like, that really cool gray part about your hair." And because, like, Nancy in, Nightmare on Elm Street, like, the final Nightmare movie, where, like, Wes Craven actually physically popped up in it, was, by the end of the movie, she had this really cool gray streak in her hair, and I always thought that was really awesome. And, like, every time I see it, and every time I just see it, I look at myself and I'm like, man, I'll never be as cool as Nancy. But I always thought it was really cool to see that. And it's like, I genuinely do feel old. I was raised on a lot of older shit compared to kids around me. I legitimately feel like a fucking out-of-place artifact as a human being. Like, I feel like Ooparts in real-time human Ooparts. Like, I'm just out here like, man, like, because my first console was a Super Nintendo. Other kids of the 2000s, their first console was like, they had a Game Boy Advance, PS2, some of them had a Dreamcast, and I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had that. But then I'm like, nah, my Super Nintendo held me down. F-Zero held me down. Like, F-Zero, Donkey Kong Country, and fucking Super Mario World held me down, I'm not gonna lie. They kept me sane. And then I got, like, a Game Boy Color. I didn't have a Super Game Boy adapter when I was a kid. I wish I did. I didn't discover one of those existed until, going down to Maryland to meet my cousins for the first time. But yeah, like, I had all of those. Like, a lot of this stuff, like, growing up, and I'm like, man, I kind of wish I still had it now, like, a lot of it physically. But it was lost in a lot of moving. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff that I just like, man. Yeah, yes, take me to a hidden shop. Wait a minute, that's Breath of the Wild, Zelda. Wait a minute. Huh. Oh, you have gray hairs too. More things that are just very similar about us. Deus, you can call me an old fart because it's actually true. I do feel relatively old. Sometimes in the back of my head, I feel like fucking, whatchamacallit from... I kind of feel like, Goto from fucking Ghost in the Shell, like, I end up feeling like him, where I'm like, man, I'm old. Nah, I know you are, it's like, if you called me old, I wouldn't be mad, it'd be true. It's when people remind me that, yo, you know the passage of time is real, right? And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, it's like that picture of, Sunai from Toho, where she's like, what are you talking about? The PS2's still new. What do you mean it's 20 years ago? No, it's relatively new to me. That might explain why you're the more sane one between the both of us, maybe, because I grew up growing up having shit that I really shouldn't have, like Contra Super C was not the brightest, you know. And slip past him. Ooh. Completely free. I lied. Oh my god. Are y'all done spawning? Dog. It just won't stop spawning. Totally. Ugh. Can't stand those kind of people. I really did sit here and wax fucking nostalgic over, oh hey, I remember being a kid in the 2000s with shit that no other kid really had. Like, I still remember, like, going, like, because as a kid, I didn't own as many video games as you may think. Like, I had access to them, but a lot of them weren't mine. I was always borrowed dime. And I remember going to my friend's house as a kid. We were gonna see, like, a movie the next day. because he invited me. It was like, oh, it's my birthday. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll come. And nobody else really came. So I was able to stay at his place for the night. And he had an Xbox. And I saw, like, a drawer he had. It looked like he had almost every Xbox game, like, to date. I was staring at it like, that's a lot of games. Like, I had, like... It was, like, the first time in my life I ever got hit with choice paralysis, because I was like, what the fuck? That's so many games. How does one person own all these games? How do you beat all these games? And I just remember when I got home, I looked at a lot of the games I had. I compared them to the ones he had, and I thought about, like, how sometimes some of those games just weren't as interesting to me. Like, they didn't catch my attention the same way, and I was like, oh, never mind. I'm kind of glad, because, like, initially it was, like, jealousy. I was like, man, I kind of wish I had all these games. And I'm like, nah. Citrine! Yes. Citrine, one of my favorite things to use in BlazBlue Central Fiction. Oh, I need a pendant bag. Oh, I also could have used that Kinstone marker. Fuck. I'm really dumb when it comes to, like, being aware of the shit that's in my inventory sometimes. Don't worry, we'll deal with that when we'll cross that bridge when we get there, when I optimize fucking Resident Evil Randomizer more. But yeah, like, it was like, growing up with a lot of that shit, you really start to realize, like, I really started to realize, man, I'm glad I had a lot of the shit I did, because I have an appreciation for, quote-unquote, like, I have a bigger appreciation for, like, these things as a kid. Like, older things as a kid, because, like, I had, like, a huge Nintendo 64 collection, like, a really fucking big one. There was some stuff in there I didn't play, like, NHL and, NHL 2000 and, like, Madden, and, like, Madden 99. I didn't really fuck with that, because I'm not a sports individual myself, personally. But I still had them, and I would play them occasionally just out of boredom. Just because, why not? I ain't got shit else to do today. It's a weekend. School don't come till Monday, and then... Oh my god. 2 citrines, and... Ooh. I need, like, one more gem to round it out. But yeah, like... I had Resident Evil 2 on N64 before I had it on, PS1. Like, because in my house, there was, like, what? 2 Resident Evil games to play? It was... my N64 copy of, 2, and... only the second disc of Resident Evil 2. I only had the second disc of Resident Evil 2. It was the B scenario. And I couldn't play the B scenario. No, it was Claire's disc. I had Claire's disc, which is why I was always start as Claire now. And I would always... And I'm always sitting there like, so why do I own the same game twice in my head? Even though that game was really fucking scary to me, because, like, if you ever seen that N64 card for RE2, oh my god, you just stare at that shit like, the fuck? Why make this? And, like, why did I have this as a kid? Well, like, I own, like, shit like Rayman 64, I had both Zelda games on N64, I had DK 64, which Donkey Kong 64 is a goated game, and I will not hear otherwise from anyone else. Like, I will not hear anyone else. Otherwise, for anyone else, I like that game a lot. I think it's pretty fucking cool. I should probably go check that, the chest in that guy's house, to be sure. I'll worry about that in a moment. And it was like, I would play the fuck out of these, like, other games, and, like, I didn't have a lot of N64 games, either. No, I had a lot of N64, it was GameCube games I didn't have a lot of GameCube games, but I had a lot of N64 games, but... A lot of the GameCube games I played, shit, man, I put time and effort into those. And honestly, I wouldn't trade that effort for anything else in the world. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Don't worry, baby. We'll be playing Left 4 Dead when... We'll be playing Left 4 Dead together. And then everybody could sit here and be like, you really put her through the gulag, as I put her through the Black Mesa location modded. Well, no, it wasn't a Black Mesa location. There's a specific mod for Left 4 Dead 2 that I really enjoyed, despite me thinking I'm too black for this. No. It's, Like, the mod in question is, like, you're on a boat and it's storming and rainy. In, like, the middle of the night. And, like, that map had, like, an increased hunter spawn rate. And so, like, imagine getting jumped at from a fucking shipping crate. Just a fucking shipping... Just on top of a shipping crate. Yeah, I'd definitely play Left 4 Dead 2 with chat. Just me and Ray playing that together with y'all. That'd be great. Yeah, hitting your sister with you wouldn't understand. Like, I probably will have to put, like, a spec requirement. Like, please meet the minimum, or, like, please meet the minimum specs to play Left 4 Dead on low settings. And be on LAN. Oh, wrong place. I love that sound. Shit, why not? Yeah, I'd love to do, like, game nights with chat, but I want to, like, make sure I have, like, a very heavy audience, like, who's cool with, like, playing whatever. Because, like, I want to play, like, fighting games with chat, just to be like, yeah, most of us are ass at this specific game, but hey, it's cool. But I also do want to do, like, solo runs of, like, Left 4 Dead and, Resident Evil Outbreak. Just to show you that, yes, my love for zombie media runs deep. I'm willing to play Outbreak by myself. I'm not gonna force, real shit, I'm not gonna force any of you to, like, set up Resident Evil Outbreak. That is too much of a headache. I'll set it up on my own to, like, see if I can play with randoms, but, like, real shit, I'm not forcing y'all to go through that. Click. And that's the door. Sweet, sweet catharsis. 10 rupees. 30 rupees. My pockets. Only 50. This is impossible. 60, 40. I did not get a proper enough. I've been playing with others, but would I play with random? Well, I'd rather play with friends or not. Yeah, because some people can be trollish. Very, very trollish with a game like. Like, people are very trollish with shit like that, and I'm just, nah. Alright, I'm checking my inventory to make sure. I want to, like, make sure I can get as many rupees as possible before leaving, so we gotta. One of my friends put in the console. Oh, they're so scattered. They're so scattered. These individuals strewn across the digital cosmos. Oh shit, money. My favorite Sentai Henshin phrase. That's a tough one. Because I don't want to fall back on Unreliable and be like, Gokai change it. Because, I don't know, man. That one sticks out the most in my head. Ooh, Sunrod. I'm not gonna lie, the Stone Rod's kind of ass. I'm leaving. You startled the witch. Motherfucker. What I figured out, like, when I found out, like, shell dumping the witch to death, like, from the back of her head is the right idea. Just loading up on explosive realms, and then, and you just fucking, you shell dump her to death. She kind of just, she caves instantly. I don't know, when I went out of the shop, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that one alone. It's too much gambling for my liking. Oh, locked out of your... I gotta fucking change my Discord password to something I'll always remember again. But I have to wait until I get a new phone. So this doesn't take up a lot of space. Please, let me have enough for the shield. There we go. There. We are good! We Gucci. We good. Alright. just to fucking just accepts death when it happened. I mean, yeah, like, you do have to aim at the back, like, above her head slightly to, like, just put her down, but, like, it was like, lore-wise, yeah, the back of her neck is very sensitive for some reason, so you can just easily pepper her with rounds and call it a day. It's weird. But I do get what you mean. Yeah, like, just fucking taking out the fucking witch, having to like look around and be like, is that a smoker? And then the smoker puts you 40 feet under quickly because he dragged you away. Like some goddamn nightmare creature fresh out of Australia. But hey, there's one thing I can say about Left 4 Dead. There's no neurotoxin. So it's not as bad as Australia. Still pretty fucking bad, but not as bad as Australia. Because at least in Left 4 Dead, danger is readily identifiable, and then Australia is just, bro, I went swimming and now I'm talking to my ancestors because a fucking box jellyfish packed me up with its neurotoxin that I couldn't even see. Which I still think is a really fucked up concept, just, oh hey, by the way. Irukandji's an asshole. That's what I'm getting at, essentially. Very like a tank, but it acts like a ha. Please, God, no. No. Please, no. I do not need that in my life. So just imagine, if you will, someone who plays modded Left 4 Dead. And you probably never have heard the Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn theme, Unicorn. But imagine this godlike choir playing as this massive fucking creature jumps at you. No warning. Just, and then it just fucking lunges at you. And you are unable to escape immediately. Like, you just don't realize what's going. Before you know what happens, you have already been knocked the fuck out. Wait! Let's go! I fucking love when I love when the game gives me, like, a moment to just spin. Just true Beyblade activity. Also, when is Beyblade gonna drop some collab bays that I really want? Holy based Batman, the Watamode opening theme? Excellent choice. Hey, there's the key. Alright, and I think I just have to go back down this way. Fucking... I still remember when I had Black Onslaught 2 from BlazBlue as the tank theme. So just imagine this crazy drumline playing as like the tank decides to flip a goddamn car at you. This fucking Ray knows what I'm talking about when it comes to Black Onslaught 2. That song's heavy as shit. I like original Black Onslaught from, like, Continuum Shift and Calamity Trigger. It's pretty cool, but Black Onslaught 2 is... Oh, that's my baby. Like, I know for a fact, I can't tell, but when that song comes on and I lock in, I can tell I just get this fucking evil smile on my face. Like, I can tell in the depths of my soul, I want to cause carnage and chaos with that theme playing. But I love playing Doom sometimes. And, by the way, October's getting closer, so y'all know what that means, right? With October nearing, the time for the horrors to be survived is getting ever so closer, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing was found. Useless piece of shit. You couldn't die with something worth a damn on you? Ugh. Soon we will be doing a little survival horror marathon. I want you to know, you put like an image of like Ray from Evangelion's plug suit on my other model in my head, and I'm like, you know, that's not a bad idea. Not what I plan on doing though. Hey, hey, Peanuts. But nah, like, I'm gonna try to dress this model up as Gungrave, and the female model, I'm aiming for Jill from Resident Evil. Oh, ew! Ew! A bot encroaching on my good times. Disgusting. But yeah, nah, like, don't worry about Black Rock Shooter, she's just big chillin'. I cannot dress my female model up as Black Rock Shooter, that is too much going on in the chest area. I will get banned. So no. I am saying that for the safety of my channel. You know, you just reminded me of Zombina from Monster Musume and how she's unironically like top tier waifu because I like the zombie girl with the fucking twin SMGs. What can I say? I saw dual wielding guns and said, I like you. Oh, I'm dead. I got distracted thinking about a zombie girl. Reminds me of something really nice she did in the manga, though. Where this kid had, like, a, terminal disease. Like, she had an illness. And so Zombina took one of her fangs and, like, pricked the kid with it so that she was a zombie. But she still could live. And I thought that was, like, a really sweet thing of her to do, even though you technically damned her to an eternal life as a fucking zombie. As a child, hey, at least she gets to live. Hey, fire orbs. I like Ridey, I think she's cute. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am 100% partial to zombie girls with red hair. Cite the totally real Kureiji Ali folder on my computer that totally exists, I swear it does. I'd say as I have a folder dedicated to my actual Oshi just sitting there like, these are all the screenshots from her outfit reveals. This is a 5 gig folder, like I said. Screenshots. Like, now I'm thinking about, like, a zombie version of this model. I don't know why. I kind of want to do a... Like, if I could, I want to do a Vampire Hunter D style model, but let me introduce you to the brokenness that is my pockets, and B, I do want to do Gungrave because Grave from Gungrave is a zombie. He's a Frankenstein creature. I gotta remember, Frankenstein is not the monster, it's the creature. It's just called the creature. While Frankenstein is the doctor, but you know, years of media will have you thinking the creature is called fucking Frankenstein, especially with Bride of Frankenstein being a thing, really muddying the waters for people like me who didn't really completely get it. Nice bomba. Nice key. Bang. Because I do have the I do have Graves overdose model from Gungrave Gore on my computer. Ooh, the ice rod. That's actually pretty good. And I could easily, like, retrofit that outfit to my model's body. If I knew how to do, like, shredded clothing, I actually would fuck up the outfit to make it look like, yeah, this is just a zombie body. Like, it's just, oh yeah, I am completely fucked. Take you guys beyond the grave with that one. Because either I make an outfit based off of Jill's for my female one, or for the female model, I do something completely different, and I go Ellen Ripley with the design, which, if if you know to name Ellen Ripley, you know I like the Aliens movies. Sigourney Weaver killed that role, man. And again, Sigourney Weaver's kind of been one of my favorite actors, like, since I saw Ghostbusters as a kid. She did great in that movie. And she does great as Ripley in all the Aliens movies. Yeah, I played this Paper Mario games. I actually had Paper Mario on N64 as a kid. I didn't play it as much as my other games, but I did play it a heavy amount compared to, like, anything else I had at the time, because, like, when I got my copy of Paper Mario, I had also gotten Battle Network 2, so I was kinda RPG City. And then I got Thousand Year Door when the GameCube came out, and I think that game is really fucking fun. It's not the most mind-blowing RPG ever, but it's still a really fun RPG. I'm very selective about my Mario game experience anyways. Like I've played damn near every Mario game to date, but I can tell you, like, there are like 5 I will always recommend to people. Like, there's like only 5 I'll ever recommend to people, and that's obviously Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, Super Mario 64, Super Mario World, and which, like, it's Super Mario World, Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, Super Mario 64, and Mario Kart Double Dash. I still think that game actually does hold up pretty well, and it's honestly better than a lot of them. It's better than the rest of its own franchise. And of course, number 5, Super Mario Galaxy. I think Super Mario Galaxy is a really good platformer. Well, it's a 3D collectathon, but it's also still a platformer. You get the idea. And special shoutouts to the new Super Mario Bros. Games on DS, like New Super Mario Bros. 1 and 2, New Super Mario Bros. 3DS. That one's also really good. Like, those are all really fun times if you just want to sit down and relax. I am a Sonic and Mega Man person before Mario, but I can definitely give him, like, my props. Like, he's not going to be on my Mount Rushmore of gaming. Like, somebody can be like, how can you not have Mario on your Mount Rushmore of gaming, dude? I understand, but the Blue Bomber and the Blue Blur have done so much for me. Actually, I just got a great idea for the Gungrave outfit. Wait a minute, I'm gonna strap the fucking Buggle driver from Exade to it, from Kamen Rider Exade. Just fucking buck it up. Call it a dangerous zombie. I may not like how much Dan Kuroto from Exade got used, but damn if he doesn't make a great character to just witness. If no one has ever seen Kamen Rider Exade, I need you to watch the spiraling descent of Dan Kuroto and how fucking beautiful it is. That man is off his rocker at one point, and it's fantastic. Death the Crisis, dangerous zombie. I also realize I have to make fucking a long hair version of my model to go with, like, the fucking, to go with the grave aesthetic, but I need one eye covered purely for the red eye shining through bit. I also need to figure out how to set up, like, that on a model, where, like, it's a light that, like, that part of my head is essentially darkened, but you can see a little bit of blood coming through it because, oh, hey, that entire side of your head is fucked up, ain't it? Yep. The female one is gonna be pretty fucking hard, though, to, like, come up with something interesting that isn't just, oh, hey, she's a survival horror protagonist. I could, in theory, prop the Ghostface mask up on the left side of her head, because I love combat knives in fighting games. It's an underrated thing that shows up. Combat knife is actually one of my favorite weapons in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Really fucking fun to use. It's a two-piece weapon and it comes out really fucking fast. Extra nerdy shit. Oregon Trail. I am not playing Oregon Trail for... Nah, dog. That game isn't scary. That game is miserable. Because I don't think I've ever actually seen anyone beat Oregon Trail. Like, Oregon Trail, I have never actually seen that. I have never actually seen anyone beat that game. Like, yeah, like you get fucking Dinestry or some shit, and you're like, bro, what did I do to deserve this? Like, and like when we were in elementary school, I remember hearing the name, like, this game looks boring, and then as I got older, I watched people talk about it, I'm like, this game looks like misery. This looks like the torture experiment game. This looks like what they make people play to make them suffer. I just realized I have a Rod of Ice. What am I doing? Oh, you meant okay, I thought that was, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was like your Keyblade fucking you over and making you misspell. You meant Oregon Trail. Oh, okay. You actually meant, like, Oregon Trail. Okay. Call me, I'm not the brightest. I'm not the brightest. Do I have any? No, I don't. And then I get the... Come on, so I can play Death Road to Canada. I played Battlefield a couple of times. It's not my thing entirely, like, compared to, like, COD. But again, like, my favorite, like, if we're talking you're shooting at other, like, if you're talking shooting at other people type game, I've played a metric shit ton of Halo, and that's where my soul stands. Like, still think Halo is, like, top tier multiplayer, like, shooter experience. It's so fucking fun. You just get a lot of this dumb shit going with your friends, and you have the greatest time of your life. Like, Break the Water, you killed your whole family and Redacted slaughter you. The fuck? Sosuke was bitten by a zombie. Me 2 seconds later. Ii hirun da ne. Ore wa saikyou no zombie da. Fucking pulls, just reaches into my chest cavity and pulls out the goddamn zombie buckle from Kamen Rider Geats. That's actually pretty, wait a minute, that's pretty fucking metal. Wait a minute, I'm onto something. Hold on, let me cook. That's pretty metal. Like, that's pretty, oh shit! But what if he has money? He did not have money. Bastard. You made me waste my time killing you. How dare you? But yeah, I got like a couple of like survival horror things planned. I have a couple of survival horror things planned for October. It's like a lot of like demos for games I never actually like streamed. I want to like play a lot of these survival horror demos on stream during October. Go through the whole demo in one stream, give y'all my general thoughts and feelings, and sit here and go, this game is fucking awesome. This is terrifying. Why would I do this to myself? Hey, I got the letter, so I get more money out of it. Hardline. I don't know what Hardline is. I'm not thinking about, and I know this YouTube channel name is going to sound weird, Thor High Heels, where he talked about a, vampire-based third-person shooter, and the vampires were very 30 Days of Night type shit. Hey, thanks for the money. Thanks, developer-san. God damn it. That fucking song. That fucking song, like, people would not... There was a point in high school where, like, it just kind of made, like, a weird return at my school specifically, and people would not stop playing it, and I'm like, oh my god, get it away from me. I still find it funny, but, like, that point in high school, I was like, yo, why are we back on this? Why are we here? Fucking, like, I just always thought, like, why are we on this pack again? What trend did I miss? Fucking... always sitting there like, alright, cool. That's neat, I guess? Question mark? Why are we on this again? Thank you. Oh. Well, I'm gonna drop the map now. I don't fucking need it anymore. It's funny, but so awkward. Also, Akon was there for some reason. The fuck was that about? I don't know why, Thing about meeting, like, every time I've had a dream about seeing Ray in person, I've always thought about, Redemption by Gact. Like, I thought about Redemption by Gact, like, it's a song from Final Fantasy VII. And I'm like, this is a very interesting choice, brain. And I'm like, oh, right. Because there's a little bit of edge in both our souls. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how the fight normally goes in the actual, like, an actual Link to the Past. Use the bow to cheese him out. Because, like, we are very much individuals who, like, we have our moments of edgy... Oh, I died in one hit. What the fu- Oh, right, 0 defense. I can play one more thing on stream. That's my Under Night screen. There it is. I can play one more thing on stream for you guys, if it works. Will it work, though? Do I still have my login information? I do not. I really wanted to play that on stream for you guys. Oh well, then I guess. Let's opt for the next best thing. You guys are gonna have to sit here with a really scuffed setup. Oh, wait. No, she's not that short. She's not a, like, uber midget, but she's shorter than me, but I'm also 6'6", so everyone is shorter than me. But let me talk to y'all about Fight Forever. Fight Forever is a interesting game. Can I set it to full? I can. Oh, I can't set it to full like that, though. Is there a... SDL, OpenGL? Yeah, nah, that's just how we're gonna have to have it. Sound... Like, listen, if it makes you any better, she's shorter than me, but she's not throwable. Like, she's not throwable height. Like, we're not talking... I could pick her up like a spear. Final Fight. There we go. I have never actually played this on stream at all. I brought it up before, and I've told somebody, yeah, I'd play this on stream. Duns Infinity Audio. But this is a Final Fight fan project made in something called Open Bore, which is Open Beats of Rage. Audio. Yeah, she's short enough to be called my sister. Like, I'm pretty sure if you stood next to my sister, she would be like, oh my god, you're actually... Oh my god, he doesn't have to sit down anymore. And I'm like, alright, you need to calm that down. But yeah, this game contains, you know, all the Final Fight usual suspects. And then we have Saturday Night Slam Masters version of Hagar, and we've got Astro the Scorpion. Of course, we got the Shotos from Street Fighter built into this, and someone named Sonic Blastman. I only found out about this character through this game, but I'm like, I look at him like, I definitely have seen you before. But I'm gonna go with the fucking Championship Edition colors of Ryu, Ken, and Akuma because I like those. This plays very much like a fighting game in some areas, because it's got fighting game inputs. Tatsumatsu and Pukaku. Like, it's got good combos. Don't expect me to do any of them on the spot. Yeah, like, as you can see. Because this is the one I play as the most. I play Ken in this. Am I thinking... What input am I thinking of to get... There we go! I'm like, I know for a fact I got this right. There's my Shoryuken. Shoryu Reppa actually does cause meter. Ah, come here. Come here. Where? The fate is E for everyone. Actually, I'm pretty sure if my sisters met you, baby, they'd love you. Like, they'd be like, oh my god, you're perfect. You're absolutely perfect for him. Keep an eye on him. He's accident prone, and I'm just sitting there like, alright, y'all gotta stop this accident prone. Y'all gotta stop this accident prone shit. No, not every Mega Man can actually do a Hadouken. .exe, Model X, Model ZX, and Model A can't. Yeah, they care a lot about me. They legitimately have gone, we will fight people for you if necessary. I still remember when I was getting picked on in the courtyard back when we lived in Manhattan, and the pull-up was crazy. Imagine getting jumped by, like, 2 Precures, but they don't have that no-kill rule. Yeah, like, this shit's kind of fun. Hard, but fun. But I also do play a little bit of Astro the Scorpion because, like, he kind of reminds me of, like, Bruce Lee in his fight as well. Like, he kind of uses Jeet Kune Do a little bit. It's kind of sick. But you can also switch to Ryu and Ken on the fly. Because you thought I was done? Also, the game does have a combo limit built into it so you don't do crazy things, but you can still get pretty nutty with the combos if you want to. And I think that, like, that's a smart way to implement combo limit. It doesn't just hamper your progress. You actually feel like you can do things. Oh god. And then he shreds most of my health in one hit. I gotta run over here. Wait, how do I parry again? Hold L and press J. Like, Ryu's pretty basic, yes, but I find, like, the basic aspect of him pretty cool. And then there's Akuma. Alright, y'all are, nah, like, y'all doing too much. Wait, it's... There we go, I'm like, where's this going? Like, I know he has, Fireball. Like, Air Fireball. He has to... Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, like, I know he has Air Fireball. So what do you mean he's not doing it if I press the button? Oosh! But I think this is, like, pretty fun despite, like, me being very bad at it, not agreeing with some design decisions. Also, yes, he does have the Ushiro Senku. Sir, where are you going? Oosh! Also, the boss fight is, like, right after this. I'll probably go until the end of Stage 2, and then I'll call it there. Because the end of Stage 2 is usually where I get filtered. I'm fucking up I only know how to do combos with Ken. Like, I do not actually play Akuma in this at all. Yeah, now get out here, boy. Because I think it's... No! Oh my god. How long has it been since I actually, like, played this? Oh, fuck. No, I knew what that was. I was locked in. Come on, man. Come on, take it up. Eat my neutral. Come on, take it up. Come on, take it up. And he goes over there, call out his allies. Come on, take it up. And then I get jumped. They're jumping me. They're jumping me. I'm lying. Okay, I was right. They were jumping me. It's tweaking is the attack. I am getting folded like fresh laundry. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'm figuring some shit out. Hold up. Alright, get out there, Ken. Alright. Call out the rest. Oh shit, hi Poison. I forgot. Shit, I forgot what the super arts were. Ow, 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 ow! Ow. Hold up, wait. We gotta, like, Tatsu our way out of the corner. What? We got the fucking... We got the Shoryu combo. I'm happy. Oh no, I don't play Hagar. Kill me! Kill me now! I don't play this character. No! I don't like how Hagar feels in this game, personally. I like my speed. I like my speed and skill. Like heavy speed and like execution skill-based characters. Somebody's gonna fucking crucify me for that. Oh, but Hagar is a speed-based character. You don't know. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Keep that to yourself. I have no beef with like Hagar as a character. I just don't like playing him. Final fight, stage 2. Let's try that again. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all Astro. Let me show y'all why I just decided to spec all my like time in this game into playing this character. He's so fucking cool. Round 2. Like, he had no reason to pull up like that. There we go. I'm like, I know you got like one of the moves. There we go. Like, bro just kind of pulled up cool as fuck for no reason other than to be cool. I don't like that move though. The fucking his running attack is kind of enemy. Now hold out lightning. Hold out lightning crush though. I'm vaguely remembering how to. And Tiger Fang, Shaft Harrier, then LRJ, Astral Teleport with the Mega Crash button, and there's the command grab. Okay. Sonic Riders definitely should make a comeback, but I don't know if I want a lot of the modern people who play, like, racing games and shit to play Sonic Riders, because a lot of people who play, like, kart racers and shit nowadays don't understand the idea of actual skill-based kart racer. I don't think Mario Kart is actually as skill-based as people think when you play it in a casual setting. Sonic Riders in a casual setting, you still need skill. I'm tired of getting jumped in this fuck-ass corner. And I hate that enemy, by the way. That fucker with the knives? Nah, you specifically. Come here. Not yet, and you? Nah, you gotta die. Nah, taunt him. Bring him over here. Yeah, come here. I got hands for you. It's so fucking cool to just watch him do that. Oh, and then there's two of them. Alright, come on. I thought y'all had knives. I thought you could stab me. Nah. Yeah, after this stage, I'll call it here. I know there's a way to do, like, the air juggle. Oh, I had to do that. Okay. I'm starting to remember my own shit I taught myself. Oh god. Audio cutting out for a second? Like, I want to make something like this for, like, anime fighters, but I don't got that kind of skill. I don't know how to use open bore yet. I need to, but I'm also not a very good, like, it'd be a stylish action game before it is a beat-em-up. And, the beat-em-up community is more insufferable, I found out, than the fucking Souls community about, and Ninja Gaiden fans, about stylish action games where you do cool combos. Like, they are very aggy about it. Like, a lot of them will just be dickheads about it. I'm like, dog, it's... Imagine thinking someone wanting to do combos is a bad thing. Oh, but combos ruin the point of the game. It doesn't show your skill. I'm like, the fuck do you mean? Like, I'm tired of this rhetoric that knowing how to do combos doesn't mean you know how to play the game. You kinda have to. You have to know another side of the game systems in order to do that. Like, I'm tired of this rhetoric of, oh, if a game has flashy combos, that's all it really has. It has no substance to it. I'm like, yeah, that is the substance, you ignorant fucks. Like, I am tired of this combos don't mean substance thing. Like, that requires a level of player freedom and expression to make, because, like, I like to go ahead and do these same combos if this is how y'all feel. Ah, damn. Like, as someone who struggles with, like, high-end execution on any game they play, in most cases, I'm tired of the idea that you can't, like, if you only have execute, like, combos, you don't know how to play the game. And I will die on this hill that people need to get over that. Just because an enemy can fight back doesn't make a game good. Ooh, I said it there. I forget how to do his supers. Oh my god. Not you, Hagar. There it is. It was... all the way up. Okay. God damn! I've never actually seen that part of his combo string before. Oh hey, another E-Tank. Gimme, 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 gimme. And as for you, I'm tired of you, Hollywood. Like, nah, you gotta run hands. Wrong button. I'm pressing select to taunt. There we go. Like, I don't know how to make these games look interesting, but I at least enjoy playing them, and that's something. I'm gonna say you're ruining the experience playing it. Exactly. And it's like, if we're talking about, like, Ninja Gaiden fans specifically, they just believe enemies... Hold on, wait, pick him up. The fuck? Wait, I know there's more to that. Yeah, like, a lot of, like, it's Ninja Gaiden fans specifically that get on my nerves. Where they do this whole, oh, the enemies are just sandbags, they're so passive. I'm like... So, if I learned how to do all this potential arthritis-inducing shit, you're really gonna tell me there's nothing to my game except combos? Like, is this really the rhetoric you wanna peddle, where your game is just, and then the enemy threw explosive kunai, or, and then the enemy hits you 4 times from off screen because you don't have fucking foresight. I kinda wish energy tanks were only sugar. Wait a minute, that sounds great! Oh no, fun fact, I don't, like, I've actually tried, like, as a kid, I actually tried this once, and I can probably tell my mom this now without her ever being able to get mad, because this was 20 plus years ago. When I was a child, I actually did try, like, just sugar on its own. Like, just out the tub. And I'm like, it don't taste good. Oh my god. Oh my god! Like, I just couldn't get, like, I couldn't get with it. It's only, like, any kid who actually does that shit is like... You got the cravings of a pregnant woman. Like, what is wrong with you? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There it is! Check this shit out. Huh. Destroyed. Fucking shattered this time. Another kid. Well, he had a red cup next to the girl, and I thought it was using a pit. So, oh, you just swallowed raw salt? I'm someone who loves salty snacks, like pretzels and chips and shit. I can't do that, specifically. Like, I just can't do that. Like, I can't. That's, ooh, that sounds awful. That would make me so mad. Physical. Yeah, just, because you saw it and you were like, oh, this is my dad's, okay. I can have something. He won't mind. It's like, it's fucking salt. Just the future you must have appeared for 0.2 seconds, just, hey, you're gonna regret that. What? Drinks it anyways. Oh god, I hate it. I fucking hate it, bro. This shit is ass. Oh god, fucking trying alcohol for the first time unknowingly. Be so fucking confused and lost. Okay, how do I do the astral teleport? There we go. I'm like, because I know you can do it. Oh, you can't do it in the air. That's so buns. Hold up. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Nah, you go that way. Yeah, I know how to pivot now, bitch. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Let's fucking rock. And let's beat up a giant weeb who annoys me. By the way, I hate this fucking boss. Like... Back away from that. Oh hey, look, this move that can grab you out of the fucking universe itself. There goes all my meter, by the way. I don't like this boss. Well, maybe that's slightly off axis. Maybe slightly off axis in order for him to... Oh my god! I'm cracked? Like, I was kind of cracked there, I'm not gonna lie. That was a clean combo. I'll give it one more go, and then we'll call it a stream. I'm hungry. And noodles are calling my name. You're an asshole. You know that? Nah. Yep, and then Sodom goes into phase 2. Come on, where are you, asshole? There you are. Yeah, now he's got his swords out. Which, for those of you who played Street Fighter, you're probably used to him using two things with hooks on them that look like side blades. No, those are jite. Can't grab him quickly. Like, either I kill him or I run out of lives, which I'm completely fine with either or. Thanks, Roxy, you bitch. Run. And then he just fucking bull charges in my direction anyways. Alright, that's cool. I can't do anything there. I fucking hate this boss. Like, you can clearly tell I know what I'm doing. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Like, I'm willing to believe that people can can just know what they're doing and still not enjoy it. Not today, fucker. Shit, I fucked up. Nah. Nah. I am churning butter to get this. There it is. Die. Huh? Up and he got sent to the fucking ether. I'd pay for the fucking dev of this game. I'd pay for the dev to put fucking, like, SNK characters in this, because that'd be so fun. Play as fucking Iori and Kyo in this, that'd be pretty fucking sick, or like K-Dash and Kula. I'd love to play as SNK characters in this. But, with all that, I'm gonna call it stream here. Nice 2:30 to make up for... I could do that. Yeah, like, like, when it comes to the games I play, the way I feel about everything, just know this is always 100% real and me. This is just how I am. Sans, like, a couple of words here and there that I don't use on stream, because I don't need people freaking out every 15 seconds about the crazy shit I could say. Realistically, this is just how I am most of the time. You get my raw and filtered thoughts at every corner and every angle. Unless it's a sponsored stream where I actually have to be on my best behavior, but I don't have sponsored streams yet, so... we gonna leave that there. For now. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna go grab me something to eat, possibly, or to drink. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All that being said, I'm Wandering Sosuke. Want y'all to be easy. Take care. Have yourself a damn good one. And of course, as always, stay gold.